In this video I'm going to be talking about the rules in tennis, and the first rule I'm going to talk about is your feet must be behind the baseline when you serve. Now the baseline is a white line on the court, and if your feet are on this or past it, this can count as a foul serve, and on my next video I'll be talking about what happens when you do this. The second one I'm going to be talking about is the service area. Now in tennis on the court you have serve boundaries, and you're not allowed to serve outside of these, and if you do, then I'll be talking about in the next video what happens if you do this. Now the next thing is throwing your racket. Now tennis is a family friendly sport and sometimes players get angry on the court, but you're not allowed to throw your racket because this is a show of bad sportsmanship and it doesn't look good for the sport. This rule is in place for safety reasons. The next rule is the one bounce rule. Now in the game of tennis, when your opponent hits the ball to you, you either have the choice of volleying it or you can let it bounce. But if you let it bounce, you only get one bounce before you have to hit it, and if you don't, then you'll lose the point. The next one is no touching the net. Now this includes the player and the ball touching the net. So when the game is in motion, you or the ball can't touch the net, and if you do, then the point will be awarded to your opponent, or if the ball hits it and it doesn't go over the net, then your opponent will win the point. But if it does, there's this thing called a let, and I'll be talking about this in my next video. The next thing I'll move on to is the coin toss. Now the coin toss is a rule put in place to choose who starts the game and who starts on which side. Now this is done to just make it more fair, so no one has an unfair advantage. It's just a flip of a coin. It's 50-50, whoever starts and whoever serves first. So the next one is two serves. So in tennis, you'll have two serves for each point, and if your first serve is unsuccessful, you'll go on to what's called a second serve, and I'll be talking more about this second serve in my next video.